All right, second quarter. Let's see if our defense can get a stop here. It's 3rd and goal. Come on, defense. We need to stop. Get them. Again, too much time in the pocket. Too much time in the pocket. Okay, we was able to wrap him up. Good. I was worried there for a second, man. But we are giving him a lot of time in the pocket. We're barely getting any pressure. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Okay, they froze the frame. But yeah, we're giving him way too much. I was gonna see how much time he actually had back there, but they froze the frame for whatever reason. But looks like they're just gonna take their little stupid field goal. Hopefully, we get a block. That'd be great. Get a block and then return it, just to shift the momentum. But they can go ahead and have their little 3 points. It ain't gonna help. It's up. It's good. Okay. This is good. Good job, defense, by the way. Our defense got to stop. They didn't let them get the touchdown, so that's a good thing. Take the positive with the negatives, you know? That's what we got to do. We got to take the positive with the negatives and build on that. Just continue to build up our team. Every single game. Just get better and better and better and better and better. But if we play like we did in the first quarter, then yeah, we're not winning this game. I'll say that right now. I mean, what I saw in the first quarter, not our standards, but I'm sure we're gonna be back. All right, it's the second quarter now. We're gonna come back and we're just gonna dominate this game. Watch. I believe that career coach Day probably did some coaching. He better have, because if not, then we're just going to play like we did in the first quarter. So you better have. But, yeah, if we play like we did in the first quarter, the entire rest of the game, we're losing. I'll say that right now. And it won't be nobody's fault but ours. Because Washington's not beating us. We're beating ourselves. How, you ask? Good question. Well, first off, we can't get 1 yard. Second off, we fumbled a punt return. I give them the ball back for them to even get 3 points in the first place. Shall I go on? Oh, you want me to? Okay, well, thirdly, our defensive line is not getting any pressure. That's the main thing I'm seeing. We're giving this guy way too much time in the pocket. We need to send some blitzes. We need to tell our D-line to get through. I don't know. Right now, Washington's offensive line is beating our defensive line. Our linebackers are doing a good job so far. I mean, we stopped them from getting a touchdown, so that's a good thing. But our defensive line needs to start getting more push. Here's the end to the USC-Illinois game. Did Illinois beat USC? Oh, Illinois beat USC. No way. Wow. After last week, they lost 63-10. Now they come back and beat USC. And USC just got their first loss of the season. Wow. With a last-second field goal. Wow, those field goal kickers. But yeah, wow, that's a big win for Illinois. I know Washington fans are wanting to storm the field, just like Illinois fans did, but that's not going to happen today. You're going to have to wait till the next ranked opponent comes into your stadium. I don't know who that is, and I don't know when that is, but I don't care. I won't be following Washington after this game. You know, unless they make a big, huge splash by beating another ranked team or something. I don't know. They might make the playoffs. I highly doubt it. They're probably definitely not going to make the playoffs at all. But they're trying. I mean, it's 3-0, so our offense needs to come out here and score. Needless to say. Let's see what we do with the ball here. Hand it off to Jackson, straight up the middle. Got a couple. Seems like we're just going to go right back to what we was doing, just the pound run game. Whatever works, whatever gets our offense going, that's what we need to do. Whatever works, that's what we need to do. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go offense. Yeah, I know we had miscues. You don't have to remind me, television. All right, let's go. Zane hands it off to Jackson. Hold on to that ball, man. Do not fumble. Oh, that's the last thing we need is another fumble. It's 3rd down. We should pick up this first. Very easy. It's 3rd and 1. Let's see. Let's see if we can get 1 yard. No, but we should easily pick up this first. Yeah, so it's going to be a run straight up the middle. Go. There you go. We got the first down. First down. That's all we need to keep getting is first downs, because that's more important than a touchdown at the moment. Because if you keep going getting you can't get a touchdown if it's 4th down. I mean, depending on what side of the field you're on. You can go for it if you're on your side of the field. Maybe I should not use that analogy. What I'm saying is you need first downs, because that moves you down the field and you'll have more chances to get a touchdown. If you're backed up on your 35-yard line like we are right now, and if it's 4th and 10 from that spot, yeah, they just tackled us for loss. But if it's 4th and 10 from your own 35-yard line, then you can't get a touchdown. I mean, no, if it's like 4th quarter and there's only like 2 minutes or like less than 2 minutes, of course, if it's your last chance, then yeah, you go for it. But if it's like 2nd quarter like it is now or 3rd, yeah, you're punting the ball. So we need first downs in order to keep on moving the ball, so eventually we will get a touchdown. He got some speed. It's 3rd down now. Why aren't we throwing the ball? So far, we have not thrown the ball downfield. I don't know why. We got great wide receivers. Use our wide receivers. 3rd and 6. We'll see what coaches come up here with. Come on, come up with something, man. We got to get this first down. Throw it to Smith. Come on, Sand. Hike the ball. You only got 3 seconds. Okay. Come on. Find somebody. Catch it! Oh, I think it hit the ground. Wow. It hit the ground. Incomplete. I don't know, man. It was Saint's fault. He threw it way too low. Yeah, it hit the ground. He threw it way too low. I mean, he was scrambling when he threw the pass, so his feet was not set. But still, you would just like for him to make that throw. If he would have threw it up high instead of really low, like he did, he would have caught it. But we're punting. I don't know what to say right now. Alright, well, we're still in the game, obviously. I mean, the game's not even over. We're still going to win. Yeah, we're still going to win, baby. Think they're going to beat the number 1 team in the nation? Tell them, Brutus. We're number 1. Here, can y'all see Brutus? Look. We're number 1. Yeah. Go Buckeyes, baby. But we're still going to win this game. I'm sure Randall will get our guys ready. Like, what are we doing? Are we a little bit nervous? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, we got a lot of young players on our team, It seems like every single year we get a lot of young players because most of our players just go off to the NFL draft. And so we got to pick up new recruits that are much younger guys and never really played in a tense home away game. So, it could be just the jitterbugs wearing off. But once those wear off, we'll get going, I'm sure. But our defense needs to get more pressure on their QB for sure. Otherwise, he's just going to sit there back all day and just tear us apart in the air because we get no pressure. But I'm sure, but we're still not going to win. I mean, I just said we're still not going to win. Yeah, well, we are going to win. No upset today. Nada, zilch, zero. Not going to happen. Ryan Day's going to coach up our guys. We're going to be ready. Now, we're playing awful right now, but it's only the second quarter. Second quarter's just started. So, we're still in for a long one. But there's been a lot of good games on today. And there's better games. There's other games on that are later. The Alabama-Georgia game. Ooh, that's good. That should be a good one right there. I think Alabama's washed up. I think Georgia will probably win. Yeah, Alabama has a lot of problems ever since Nick Saban left. So they're missing him a lot. So I think Georgia will win. Will it surprise me if Alabama wins? I don't know. I don't know if it will surprise me if Alabama wins. I mean, if they win, good for them, first of all. I don't really care who wins. I just think Georgia is going to win. And then you got Penn State and Oregon, but we'll talk about that game a little bit later in the video or in the quarters, We'll save that for a halftime discussion. I got a lot to say about Penn State and Oregon. But if our team don't be getting their stuff together, so it's second down, 1st and 10, Washington's got the ball. Let's see if we get some pressure. We should be able to get some pressure here. I just don't know what to say because our defense and our offense is acting like they don't. I don't want to say they're not acting like they don't want to play. Obviously, they want to play, but what are we doing right now? Come on, yeah. Let's just let him run instead of going in for the tackle. Let's just wait to see what he does. That's a perfect idea. Why don't we do that every single play? Why don't we just let him decide what he's going to do before we go for the tackle? That's basically what that play was right there. Our linebacker was, what are you going to do, man? Are you going to run? Or are you just going to stay in there or dance? I don't know. I'm just going to wait and see what you do. And then he picked up all those yards. And right now they're just running through our defense. Our defense can't seem... Our defense. I don't know what's going on with our defense. They're just running the ball. I mean, they're getting these wide. You could drive a semi-truck through some of these spaces that the running back is running through. It's ridiculous. Wow. A missed tackle. Wow. I don't know. Is Matthews hurt? No, he's not hurt. We got 3 timeouts. I think Ryan Day needs to call a timeout and get our defense focused. I really do. Spend that timeout right now. Regroup with our defense and get their head in the game. Their head is not in the game. For whatever reason, our defense's heads are not in the game. We need to get it together. Okay, it looks like that wide receiver they're looking at right now was down, and his knee does touch the ground. So he was down right when he caught the ball, which I don't know where that's at. I don't know if that gives Washington the first down or not, but he is down as soon as he caught the ball. His knee touched. So it's 3rd and 2. Good. Hopefully our defense can get a stop. Hopefully we can, man. We really need to get the ball back. We do not want Washington to keep just doing basically whatever they want this game so far. If they pick up the first down, then, wow. But they shouldn't. Come on, defense. Defense! 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 Come on, get him. Get him. Get him. Yeah, baby! Nice stop. 4th down. Nice stop. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Let's go. We need to get this ball back. Yeah, Washington, he made it. No, he didn't make it. They're probably, I wonder, yeah, 4th and 1. Of course, the scenario is switched. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Show out. Show out. Show out. Oh, my gosh. The scenarios were switched. Their defense could stop, but our defense can't get a stop. What are we doing? Come on, defense. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. They are just doing whatever they want, and our defense is acting as if they were lazy. I cannot believe what I am watching right now. Are you serious? Too much time in the pocket. That's what I've been coaching this entire game so far. He has too much time in that pocket. He just sits back there, dances around a little bit. Our defensive men, they act like they're just talking to the offensive line. How your day going, man? Oh, I'm just playing some football. Like, what are we doing? Get some pressure on this guy. Do not let him sit back in the pocket like this. This is why he's shredding us through the air. There you go. Nice sack right there. Come on, D. We need to get the ball back. We get the ball at halftime, but we need to put points on the board before the half. That's what we need, a touchdown. We can get a field goal. We can get a field goal, but I'd rather have a touchdown. But if we get a field goal, we still tie, so it won't be the end of the world. But we need points, and we need a big, huge stop. It's 3rd and 9. Come on, defense. Come on, get him. Get him. Get him. Come on. Yeah, incomplete. I don't know if that's incomplete or if that's a catch. Hopefully it's a catch because it backs them up, makes them lose yards. But it's 4th and down. I think they're going to punt. The defense did their job. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Thank you, defense. Let's go. We're better than this. Let's go. We're number 1 for the reason. We're number 1. We're the defending national champs, and it's about time we start playing like it. Now, they are going to try a field goal. I don't know how long. 45 yards out? Yeah, I hope he misses. Kick it over there, buddy. Kick it over there. Oh, it's a fake! Yeah. All right, Washington tried to get cute with the fake field goal. That stuff ain't going to work on us. That was so terrible, executed in the first place anyway. Wow. I can't believe they actually tried a fake field goal. That's the first our team experience, but that's good for our team, though. We know people can fake it, but yeah, if you're gonna go for it, Washington, how about you just put your offense out in the field? We're giving your quarterback a lot of time back in the pocket anyway, so the chances are higher that you get the first down just using your offense. But no, Washington decided that they were gonna come out here, act cute, and look where it got them. You can't run a fake field goal on us, bro. We're too good. And we just proved that. We just stopped them. I mean, come on, man. Just put your offense out there. Washington. Hey, man. Hey, but I ain't mad at you, though. Hey, I hope that Washington calls a fake field goal every time they line up for a field goal. Just to help us out. Because of the way we're playing. You know what I mean? We'll use all the help we can get. Now, we're still going to get the W. But not if we keep playing like we have in the first quarter. But wow. That was so terrible. I don't know what the coach would say. He's trying to be cute. And that's what happens when you try to be cute against my Buckeyes, all right? It ain't going to work. No fake field goals going to work here. I don't think, well, I'm sure, if I look back in history, I'm sure probably OhioState did get tricked by a fake field goal. If I look hard enough, maybe in like the 1950s or something. But since I have been alive and been an Ohio State fan, I've never seen a fake field goal work against us. But that was just terrible. It's not going to work, man. We're going to come back. Hopefully that right there, that stop and that cute little fake field goal drive wakes up our offense. Our offense needs to go down and score. Preferably a touchdown rather than just to tie the game at 3. We need to put our stamp in the game. We need to let Washington know that we are in the game. So we have to get a touchdown. A field goal, yeah, sure, we can just tie it. But no, I preferably a touchdown. So hopefully our offense is ready to come out on the field and actually put in some work. But good stop by our defense, though. Because our defense needed a stop. It's 1st and 10. We got the ball. Let's see what we do with it. Sain's going back to pass. He's got time in the pocket. Let's go, Sain. Catch it. Okay. Got a few yards, about 5 yards maybe out of that. Okay, we just got to keep on handing off the ball and passing the ball. That's all we really got to keep doing when the Washington linebackers are hurt. I mean, I hope he ain't hurt too bad, but yeah, our dudes can hit hard. Well, I mean, our offensive linemen can hit hard sometimes. 2nd and 5. Let's see what we do here. Same goes back to pass. Catch it. There we go. There we go. That's what I like to see. That is what we should be doing. Where was this? Well, I shouldn't say where is this because it's only a first down, but this is what we should have at least been doing in the... Oh, man, I'm just all over the place with this game. Yeah, Ryan Day, he looks like he's ready to go. He looks like he's getting ready. He looks like he's interested in the game now. Apparently, he wasn't interested in the first quarter. Now he looks like he's finally interested. So let's see. Sain goes back to pass. Come on, Sain, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay, he throws it out of bounds. Good. Yeah, we do not want to take any sacks. So if nobody's open, definitely get rid of it. Sain's doing good, pretty good so far, handling this situation and everything. But I guess only time will tell on how long the game goes on and everything. So, I guess we'll see. It's 2nd and 10. Second quarter. Saying, it goes back to pass again. Fourth down.
It was advertised on Facebook. It said 15, but when I was
Let's go ahead. It's third down right now.
and it told me it was 14.
Yeah, just throw the ball to Smith. Smith will do a good job.
They told you it was a 14 and it was a 17.
Let's go ahead and do that. 3rd and 1. Let's see what we come up here. So far, so good, though. I'm liking what we're seeing. Sane goes back to pass. Catch it. Yeah, there you go. Good catch. Let's go. First down. Let's go, baby. This is what we want to see. This is exactly what we want to see right here. That's right, Brutus. That's right, Brutus. We're number 1. Handoff straight up the middle. There we go. Now we're playing like the Buckeyes. That's right. Now we're playing like the Buckeyes. Let's go. Yeah, that was Jackson all the way. 2-minute warning. Let's go. This is what we should have been doing in the first quarter. Don't know why we weren't doing this in the first quarter, but it looks like finally our offense has waken up. And it's about time, too. So we should get a touchdown before the half is over. That's the goal. Get a touchdown before the half is over. So hopefully we can do that. It looks like our offense has waken up. Sane's pretty good as quarterback. You know, he's managing the ball well. He's reading wide open receivers, and obviously it helps when you got Tate and Smith backing you up. And those boys can catch almost anything, you know, unless it's like a pass interference or overthrown ball. Or a low to a ground ball, like Sane threw. But Sane did not have his feet set. And so when he threw that ball, I mean, he was off balance. So, you know, give him the benefit of the doubt. But so far, so good. It looks like our offense has waken up. But we need to get a touchdown. We need to get our stamp in this game. So hopefully we can do that when we come back from this 2-minute warning. But Ryan Day, right now, what Ryan Day needs to be saying to our guys is like, look, we need a touchdown before the half. Okay, just keep being efficient, keep moving the football, keep making your blocks, keep running down the field. Wide receivers get open, scramble play sometimes if the route is not there. You know, just things like that. Like, just stay focused. We need to be effective and consistent to be able to go down the field and score a touchdown. So hopefully he's coaching them up. But he does seem interested in the game now. First quarter, I don't think Ryan Day was interested at all. He probably was playing on his phone some stupid game that he downloaded for free. But hopefully now he seems interested. So let's get it together. Let's go down the field. Let's get a touchdown before this half ends. And it looks like a player from Washington may be hurt. I don't know. Is that their quarterback? Yeah. Their quarterback looks like he may be hurt. I don't know if he'll come back out onto the field this half or will he return next half. I don't know, but who cares? I don't care. I'm sure Washington fans, now I care that, that he's not seriously hurt. I hope he's not seriously hurt. But I don't really care if he comes back into the game or not. But let's see. 2nd and 2. We're out there, 30-yard line. Hand off straight up the middle. Jackson. Hold on to that ball. Oh, my gosh. I get nervous, man, with Jackson because, he's just running through and he's not. I just want him to hold on to the ball. We do not need a fumble right now. A fumble is the last thing we need. Also, an interception is the last thing we need. So I'm just hoping that he holds on to that ball, because even though the Washington players tackle him, he's still moving his feet. And he's still trying to get as many yards as possible. But I just want him to hold on to that ball like it was a little baby. That's what I want him to do. Okay, we're still running the ball. I think that's the right play, because we don't, at the same time, we want to get a touchdown. But we do not want to leave any time on the clock for Washington to get a chance to score anything. So I think we're playing this smart right here. Let's get the clock down as much as possible before we go ahead and try to get the touchdown. Because we don't want to leave no time on the clock for Washington. There is a timeout on the field. I don't know if we call timeout, if it's just a timeout on the field. But that's so far so good. That's what we need to do. I don't know how many timeouts we had. Did we use one? We might have used one right here. I'm not absolutely sure. So I believe we either have 2 or 3 timeouts. We might have just used one right here, so we might have just had 2 timeouts. But either way, we need to continue to move the ball, work the clock a little bit, We don't want to run the clock down so much to where we don't have any time or any use for it to run down and get a touchdown. So we want to get the ball. Well, we have the ball. We want to just run the clock as low as possible, while at the same time saving us some time to get a touchdown. But I don't know how many times out we might have just called a timeout, or if it was just a timeout on the field. But hopefully, we can get a touchdown. That's what we need. I'd rather get that than just some stupid field goal to tie the game. Because, like I said before, we need to put our stamp in this game. We need to let the Washington know that they are playing the number 1 team in college football. The defending national champions. The Ohio State Buckeyes, baby. We need to let them know. And, yeah, they will know today. All right? Even if it's close, we're still going to win. Even if we play badly. Well, if we play like we played in the first quarter, we ain't going to win. But if we're playing like we're playing in the second quarter, then yeah, we're going to win. But it's like 99%. There's like 1% chance that Washington wins this game. Just 1%. I'll give them 1%, okay? And that's just me being generous. But if we play like we played in the first quarter, then, we still have a 90% chance of winning the game. But that gives Washington 10% chance of winning the game. So, we don't even want to give them 10%, folks. We just want to get this game in the books. But it's only halftime. The game is back on. I don't know what we're going to do. Hopefully we continue to run that clock, save some time for ourselves, go down, get a touchdown, and we get the ball to start the second half. So that's the best case scenario. But it does look like our offense has waken up. And when in doubt, just throw it to Smith. This is a Smith situation. I'm telling you, Smith right now, he has Heisman written all over him. He's a top-tier wide receiver. So let's see what happens here. It's 2nd and 8. Hands off the ball to Jackson. Okay, we're still running the ball. I thought maybe we would come out with the pass, but there is 1 minute and 14 seconds left on the clock. Somebody called a timeout or something. Oh, Washington called a timeout. So Washington is trying to preserve the time on the clock for themselves. So Washington is trying to get the ball back so they can score. So now that we know that, that's why we're running the football. So we need to leave them. But also at the same time, I don't know if Ryan Day's thinking. I don't even know if Ryan Day's thinking about a touchdown. I'm thinking about a touchdown. Right? At least throw it into the end zone one time. I mean, we do get the ball to start the second half. So even being down 3 is not like terrible or anything. But we need to get it. I believe we need to get a touchdown. I think Ryan Day might be just going for a field goal, though. Just trying to run out as much time on the clock, make Washington burn out all their time out, and just go into half tied. Which, that's okay with me. I'd rather get a touchdown, though, just to put our stamp in this game. I feel like if it's a tie, it feels just like, the game just started. Because it's 0-0, basically. At that point, just 3-3, yeah. But, I don't know. Ryan Day's the coach, not me. So I guess we'll see what he'll do. We have a high expectation here at Ohio State. And that expectation, when you come play for the Buckeyes, is to win every single game. I mean, our standards are way up there. That's the standard, to win every single game you play. Every single year. The bar never lowers from that. You got to win every single game you play. That's the standard at Ohio State. So, I mean, our guys got a lot to live up to, We're just not some cupcake college where you can go and slack off and not really care about winning every single game, just care about winning one of the games or whatever that. But no, you got to win every single game. I'm sure that's like that in other colleges as well, where you got to win every single game. But at Ohio State, that's the standard. We don't move the goalpost. That is the standard. We don't move the bar. It's always there, every single season. Win every single game. So our guys is a lot of under pressure when it comes to that aspect of it. But hopefully we're able. It's 3rd and 6 right now. Do we throw it? I believe you got to throw it. I don't know what's Ryan Day. Is he going to run the ball? I mean, Washington does have one more timeout, so it's really not going to matter anyway if we run the ball, because then they'll just call that timeout. So I say we need to throw the football to get this first down. It's 3rd and 6. Let's see what happens here. I hope it looks like we're gonna throw the football. Right call, I believe. Oh! Offsides? Offsides? Oh, man, it might be moving back. Yeah, it's a false start on us. Dang it. I was hoping for offsides, but it's all right. Maybe that was part of the plan, I'm going to believe that was part of the strategy. Just to give our wide receivers more room to operate with and to zigzag up and through the defenders and everything to get open. I'm going to believe that was all part of the plan. But it's 3rd and 11 now. So you go back, pass. Come on. Come on, Smith! Smith! Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Let's go! Exactly what we needed! Jeremiah Smith, baby! The go-to man! Let's go! Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Finally our offense woke up! Let's go! That should also gas start the defense. Woo! Just hand it off just throw it to number 4. He'll take care of the rest with that speed. Ooh, let's go. Yeah, baby, number 1, Brutus. Number 1. Yeah. Yeah, let's go! Exactly what we needed. We needed to put our stamp in this game. We needed to let Washington know that they are playing the number 1 team in the country. Let's go! Exactly what we needed. Exactly what the doctor ordered. And Ryan Day is probably not happier than me, but he's happy. Let's go! Finally! Finally we wake up. Finally. Was that too much to ask? Come on, team. Let's go. Let's let them know that there is not going to be no upset today. Yes. Man, let's go. If that don't wake up our defense, I don't know what will. Excellent work. Just hand it off to number 4, Jeremiah Smith. He'll take care of the rest. I'm telling y'all, man, he got that Heisman written all over him. Don't be surprised if he's in New York come December. That's all I'm saying. Don't be surprised. But Washington does have about a minute and something left. Don't let him get this kick return. Wow, I think the kicker had to make that stop. He almost broke loose. That would have been a bad start. I mean, it's still a bad start, though, because they got all them yards back. Should have just kicked it out for a touchback, really. We can't lose our momentum now. This should wake up the defense, though. So, let's go, D. They got about, I don't know, a minute left. Yeah, they got a whole minute. We still got all three of our times out. So, if we can get a 3 and out, that would be awesome. Then we get the ball back. And we can see what we can do with it. But once again, man, we're just leaving them too much time in the pocket, though. But our defense did get a stop. So, I mean, that's good. Oh, it looks like a Washington player's down. I hope he's not hurt too bad. But, I mean, our defense does hit hard. So, they hit hard like Kimbo Slice. See where he got injured here. I don't know. It kind of just falls. I wonder if it's like a cramp or something. He's limping off the field. He probably won't be playing anymore the rest of the game. Looks like it's not a serious injury. He's walking it off right now. He just got hit hard. That's all that is. Our guys do hit hard. But he'll be fine. But I don't think he's going to be playing the rest of the game. It looks like their quarterback is fine too because their quarterback is back in the game. So, I mean, I want Washington to feel it when we tackle on them, but I don't want them to get seriously hurt. But I want them to feel it so they know that they're playing the number 1 team in the country. The defending national champions, baby. Let's go. And we just put our stamp in this game. Now our defense does. We need to not let them get any more points this half. Hopefully that's the case here. Yeah! Good sack! Call a timeout! Call a timeout! Call a timeout! Come on, Ryan Day! Call a timeout! Pursue that time for our offense. Okay, it don't look like Ryan Day is going to call any of our timeouts. Personally, I feel like that's a mistake. We should try to get something going. I mean, we got the lead now, so he probably just wants to go into the locker room. I have to regroup. So, I mean, I understand that aspect, too, of it. But still, I mean, we got 3 timeouts. We can't take them with us. So, I would just use them and try to see if we can get the ball back. But that's not what Ryan Day wants to do. He just wants to go back into halftime. I'm fine with that call, too. But, I mean, yeah, I'm fine with that call, too. Looks like that's the end of the half right there. Wow, okay, so first quarter, terrible. Terrible start to the first quarter. Second quarter, we woke up. We woke up in the second quarter. Late second quarter, but we woke up and we went down. We were able to get a touchdown. Exactly where we want to be. Now Ryan Day needs to get our guys ready. Here, let's hear what Ryan Day has to say.
Well, we were down there once on the 4-yard line. Didn't convert on 4th down, and then we had the fumble on the kickoff or on the punt return, so we lost the possession there. I like the way we had this last drive. We got to win the middle 8 right now, so we just did a good job finishing off that half. Now we start with the second ball with the second half, so we got to roll from there.
You prepared for poise in the noise.
Yeah, that's what we got to do.
Oh, I think right now, that drive was real strong. I thought the defense had a great stand right there. So it didn't go early the way we thought it would. So we kind of turned the tides. Now we got to go start the second half the right way.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. We got to start the second half of the game. So I believe that Ryan Day, he'll talk to our team during halftime. He'll get them all refocused. He'll coach them up, and we'll be definitely ready for the next half. And we'll just come out here and play Ohio State football the right way. So yeah, looks like our team's ready to go. Ryan Day is going to have them guys coached up, Get them in the locker room, though. Stay consistent and never, ever leave your foot off the gas. Have your foot on that gas till the final whistle of this game. Never let your foot off the gas. Stay consistent. Efficiency. Remember your positions. Remember your roles. Just play your hearts out. Something like that. Get these guys together and get them hyped up for the next half. Because if we come out playing like we did in the first quarter, in the next half, then we're probably going to lose the game if we play like we did in the first quarter. Okay? That gives 10% to Washington. But I believe Ryan Day will have these guys coached up. And we'll see what happens in the next half. But I'll tell you this right now. Washington is not winning this game. They will experience their first loss of the season. I'm putting it out there right now. I know I already said it, but I'm just putting it in stamp during halftime right now. So I guess we'll see what we come out with half. They should be wound up and ready to play. See y'all at halftime.